face and you have to advocate for what's right. And the things that are going on here in Chicago, particularly with CPS, it's just abominable. So we have to get out here and show, in mass, in force, that we're not going to stand for the things that are going on. Corrupt politics and education that are going on is just preposterous. So we have to get out and we have to protest. I'm hoping we'll get adequate funding in the schools. I'm hoping we'll get equal schools, and I hope that they will stop closing schools. That's one of the biggest things, because I've actually lost my job twice. And I was just so lucky to find a job now, but I was displaced teacher this year and I was displaced teacher last year. So it really kind of cuts deep with me, because I just really feel like there aren't enough things in place to, I think, help teachers once they are displaced, and to keep the schools open, period. I just think the cuts that they're making, I just don't think they're right for the neighborhood. They need to keep the neighborhood schools open. I think that a lot of the politicians are just rubber stamping whatever, our mayor wants. And they know that the neighborhood schools are really important. I mean, a lot of neighborhood schools maybe aren't adequately funded and they aren't up to par as far as standards, but neighborhood schools really mean a lot to people. And I'm also a child that went to a neighborhood school. So I know how important, neighborhood schools are to people. They're the pillar of the community. And I think for you to close a school and send kids to another school that's in a rival area, rival gang zone, rival students, I think they don't take all of that into consideration. And thankfully, so far, we haven't had too much violence occur, but I think it's still, the potential is there. So I hope the elected officials listen to our message and listen to, the things that people say today and just do the right thing.
There's a need, there's a demand to take back the streets of Chicago and put the trust back into the hands of the people, those that actually make up this city. For far too long, we've seen a corporate agenda that has worked to destroy public education. At the hands of Rahm Emanuel and the politicians that are linked to him, there's a new day in Chicago that no longer going to allow the corporate groups to